Welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Blerdsnerds podcast. I'm Shannon.
James.
I'm Jaja.
And we're back bringing you all our thoughts on everything happening in nerd culture. I must say, I'm very proud of us. The last couple of weeks, we've been fairly on time, starting around 11.
Yeah.
Usually we're running very late.
In that mode.
Yes.
Nah, we good. Let's keep it rolling.
Yes, it's true. We have a bunch of stuff to talk about this week, but before we start, how have you guys been? What are some nerdy things that you've been up to?
Been pretty good. I'm not on call anymore, so life is
Yay. And your Instagram is back. Look at that. James is
good. Yeah,
free.
they let me loose. After 44 days, they unbanned me.
Nice.
44 days. It's crazy.
They sent the email. They was like, yeah, we looked at your account and didn't see anything suspicious. So sorry. That's pretty much all they said. So I guess.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Crazy. How does it feel?
But yeah, it was
to be
definitely
back?
an automated ban. I don't know why that's in place, but they just automatically ban you if the algorithm catches something weird. So I guess whatever I posted, the algorithm caught something weird, but it never said what post made it get flagged. So yeah, that's the weird part. But yeah, I'm back now. I guess I'm used to not having it because I still don't be up there like that, like I used to. So maybe it was a good thing.
It probably was. Social media is a toxic and addicting wasteland. So it probably was good that you didn't have it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I had a couple
I hope it taught you a lesson that your Instagram stuff is not yours.
Yeah.
That's true.
I got to go and save all my pics and stuff that was on there. So anything that's not saved on my phone or my cloud drives, I need to go ahead and save that just in case, because you never know.
Yeah. Imagine they reactivated it and all your stuff was gone. That'd be crazy.
Would have been crazy.
Yeah.
Before you get into your nerdy things, my dude James looks like the new Black Panther right now with that chain on.
He does.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I was gonna say.
You know what's crazy?
What chain is that? What is it? I can't see.
Oh, it's actually JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Of course.
Okay. Fire.
The stand arrow. I forget the name of the shop, but they had shouted me out on Instagram one time, so I need to give them some kudos.
Of course they
Now
did.
I got my Instagram back.
Everyone's shouting out James on Instagram. James is like,
oh man, hey, I might got something for you guys coming up. I don't want to spoil it just yet. But
James is like the
out.
black nerd icon right now. Somebody look at that. It's crazy. Good for you, James. All right, nerdy things. What's everyone been up to?
Nerdy things. I can go first. I got my list up. Ninja Come Away. I watched that live on Toonami. So it comes on midnight on Saturdays. Well, midnight Eastern time.
What is that?
If you're on East Coast. It's this it's an original anime from Toonami, so it's 3 episodes in now. But yeah, I've been watching that one live because I have cable. So I was like, oh, I might as well watch it when it airs. But it does come on HBO Max. I want to say the following day or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty good. There's no manga, it's just an original anime via
nice.
Toonami.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been getting a lot of praise. It's one of those old school Toonami type. It's heavy violence, it's a little bit more mature. So yeah, I've been enjoying that. I started watching this new anime. Well, it's not new. It's new to me. I think it came on 2006 or something like that. But it's called Air Gear. It's about skating. Yeah, that's the best way I could put it. It's high tech skating, and they do these battles with the skates and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's just my background watch when I'm about to go to sleep. So I'm not too heavily invested, but I mean it is interesting. Still been playing Final Fantasy 7.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I was waiting. If you told me that you hadn't played anymore since last week, I would have been very sad, actually.
Nah, I've been no life in Final Fantasy. I'm halfway done with the game. I'm at chapter 10 now.
Nice.
So, yeah, I did not know my dog Cloud could dance like that. I got through that. It was at the Honeybee or something like that in chapter 9 where he did that whole dance sequence.
Oh, so you made it to Wall Market. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts of the game. It's cool.
Yeah, man, that was so hilarious. But I mean, I'm still enjoying the game. So the goal, I was planning to finish it before the new one came out because I was going to pre-order it. Best Buy is tripping though, because you're supposed to get a steelbook with the pre-order, but I guess they sold out. So yeah, of the steelbooks, you can still pre-order the game because I'm gonna get it physically. So yeah, the new Rebirth, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-order. If Best Buy is not tripping. Otherwise, I'll just pre-order it, just the game. But yeah, it doesn't cost any extra to get the steelbook. You just have to pre-order it.
Really?
So I was like, oh, I might as well. Yeah.
Maybe I I was gonna buy it digitally, but maybe I'll buy the disc too. Let me see. Let me see what the other let me see. I want the steelbook. Let me see if it's
Yeah,
sold
the other
out.
pre-order bonuses. So if you order it on Amazon, I think they give you it's like a controller skin, a Final Fantasy controller skin for your PS5. And
Oh.
if you order it through GameStop pre-order, you get a hat, it's just the Final Fantasy logo hat. It looks kind of lame, but I mean it's a gift
I'm
regardless.
never
So
ordering anything. I'm never pre-ordering anything from GameStop again. I pre-ordered Kingdom Hearts 3
yeah.
at GameStop, and then when I got there, they tried to say I never pre-ordered it, but I'm like, yes, I did, and they didn't have
Yeah,
it,
GameStop.
and I didn't get the whatever came with it, the poster, whatever. So I'm never doing that again.
Oh yeah, they tripping.
So
But
Final
yeah,
Fantasy.
speaking of
Oop,
oh
nope,
wait,
sorry.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, so since I'm getting my physicals up, I got some JoJo Blu-rays. I ordered them with my Valentine's Day gift to myself. So I got part 3. Well, set
Nice.
4 actually, and then set 5. Or
Nice.
oh wait, this
Wow.
is set 3. This is set 4. So I ordered these 2. So I got the Blu-rays of JoJo's, and then I just digging through some of my old stuff. I found some of my old Shonen Jump magazines. So if anybody wants to money phone with me when it comes to mangas, hold up.
What we got? Drum roll, please.
Oh my
Oh, we got
God.
the
Nah,
stack.
they cannot go. They cannot go Shonen Jump for Shonen Jump with me. So
Nice.
Wow.
Fire, fire, fire.
but those are from 2007 and 2008. Some of them are still sealed actually because they used to come with different gifts. So some of them come with like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or different trading cards from different series. So I do got to go and see what sort of things were coming in those.
Are those
But I did
like
read some of them.
are those weekly shonen jumps or
No, it's the monthly one.
okay?
Yeah. So I used to be subscribed way back in the day. So like
Yeah.
07, 08. So yeah, shout out to Shonen Jump. But yeah, that's all my nerdy things.
Oof. Okay.
Wait,
Big
but
act to follow right there.
hold on really quickly. I would like to back up real quick to something you said. You said your Valentine's Day gift to yourself. That's so cool, James. I should get
Hey, you
myself a
gotta love
Valentine's Day gift to
yourself.
myself. Yes.
Man, I'll be
Love
gifting
that.
myself for no reason. I gifted myself because I made it through on-call week.
That's an achievement right there. That's good.
Exactly.
Work reward. It's a good routine. I like that.
For
Jaja,
sure.
what about you?
Okay, so I had a fairly nerdy week as well. So y'all were talking about Final Fantasy last week, and I'm kind of over here, wishing I could play that. So in an effort to try and find a game like that on the Xbox side, I jumped into Persona 3 Reloaded. Of
Nice.
course, it's not like Final Fantasy 7, but I was having fun with it. I didn't get very far before Tales of Arise dropped on Game Pass. So I don't know if you guys played Tales of Arise. I think that's a PlayStation title, but we're just getting it and it's fire. So and that is more similar to Final Fantasy 7 than Persona 3 Reloaded. So I paused Persona 3. I'm gonna get back to that, but I'm jumping full into Tales of Arise. Is filling that niche, that Final Fantasy 7 niche, and I feel like it coming out at this time is kind of like a little play by at Microsoft to do that. Like we don't have Final Fantasy 7, but this is something like it. It's an RPG, like it's not turn based. It's a real time like fighting, could do combos, air combos. Like I don't know if it's as good as Final Fantasy 7. I'm not saying like I'm having the same experience as you guys, but it's doing what it's filling that niche right there. So I've been playing that. What else have I been doing? Okay, so I finished Vinland Saga season 1. I recommend it. Just to give like a quick like review on it. I feel like it was like similar to Hell's Paradise, but better. Like it has a better story. The action's way better, and it's more than just like, oh, the main character's invincible. Like the main character could die, but yeah, he's mad nice. But anyway, watch Vinland Saga. It's fire. Can't wait to get to season 2 to see if it's should be anime of the year. And then I paused One Piece. Oh, I had to pause my One Piece and Vinland Saga watching because they got me.
Who got you?
Okay, what happened?
Netflix.
Crunchyroll. Okay.
Netflix got me.
Netflix got you?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So I
what's
was
he been
sharing
watching?
accounts with my brother. He lives in Arizona. I'm in Florida. and they're like, "Oh, you're not part of this household." Blah blah blah. If you connect it, once you enter the, once you're back in the household, we'll connect you. So,
Dang.
I kind of was gonna just get my own Netflix, but I've had this Netflix account for years. Now my algorithm, once it gets tailored to you, it gets tailored to you, and Netflix is pretty good at it. So I think I might just get a VPN or something like that. So I had to pause my One Piece and Vinland Saga watching. But in the meantime, I found a little hard drive that I had that has like some old movies and cartoons on it, like a lot of old movies and cartoons. And X-Men animated series happened to be on there. So I just started watching that. Got through almost 2 seasons already.
Nice.
So what else? I watched the Nintendo Direct. So we could talk about that in a little bit.
Yes.
I did watch the first episode of the Avatar. I plan to have that finished by next week.
Wait, how are you going to finish it when you don't have Netflix?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's going to a watch party. He's going to a watch party.
I got to get access to all my shows, so I might get a VPN and just, do it like that.
Okay, I was waiting to see if you watched Avatar, because I was asking James before you got on if he watched Avatar, and he said that he didn't watch Avatar because he doesn't have Netflix anymore either for the same reason. So I was like, dang, am I the only one here that watched Avatar this week?
Did you watch the whole thing?
No, so I'm almost done. I'm on episode 7.
Okay, good. So we can have our full conversation next week, because I plan to have it finished.
Okay.
Yeah. Boy, it was the first episode. Oh my god. Anyway, Xbox had their anime month. February was anime month, so they had discounts on anime and all. They gave Boruto the first season for free, so got that.
What?
That downloaded.
Physically?
No, digitally.
Come to the store. We're just handing out free copies.
I wish. Oh man, that would be sick. And then, last but not least, I'm gonna go see the Demon Slayer movie this week. So we can talk about that next week.
Okay. My friend asked me if I wanted, my friend Spivey, she asked if I wanted to go see that, but I'm very behind on Demon Slayer. I'm like 3 seasons behind on Demon Slayer.
Just go watch the movie.
No, it is part of my 30.
You think of it as prequels now. You'll just be watching season whatever we're on, and then you got some prequels to watch,
No, I don't know, guys. I'll see. It's gonna be out in the theater for like what, a month? Maybe I'll watch it. Maybe that'll be the first thing I watch on my 30 anime list, because I still haven't started. And yeah, I'll catch up and then I'll go see the movie.
Oh, Shannon, we're almost in March. Come on now.
Oh,
that's
it's
3 a month.
fine. It's fine. I'm gonna watch short animes. It's gonna be great, guys. Don't worry. I'm gonna catch up. Is that it for you, Dada?
Yes, that is it.
Okay. What did I do? So I finished the Final Fantasy VII DLC intermission. So I finished it yesterday.
Nice.
And now I'm just very, very hype, counting down the days until Rebirth comes out, which it comes out on Thursday. So I'm very excited. I'm trying to decide if I want to spend $100 on the deluxe edition, or if I just want to buy the standard edition. Which one did you get, James? Fantasy? Which one did you get?
I didn't get it yet. I'm gonna get the regular though.
You're gonna get the regular one? All right. I'm trying to see,
what comes in the deluxe?
I don't know. I'm trying to find that out right now.
Physical deluxe or digital?
Oh, I don't know. Now I'm thinking maybe I should get the physical one. The physical one comes on 2 discs, by the way, because it's a humongous game. I read. So I'm trying to look up what comes in the deluxe. I have to read into it more and see what comes in there.
So the digital deluxe comes with the game, a digital art book, digital mini soundtrack, the Reclaim It choker, it's an in-game accessory, the Orchid bracelet in-game, and then the Magic Pot summoning materia. So this is the digital deluxe. The digital deluxe twin pack, pretty much the same thing. I don't know why they have it listed as 2 separate things here.
Does the physical deluxe edition come with anything? I don't want a digital art book. I want a physical art book.
Let's see. Yeah, I feel you. The physical deluxe comes with an exclusive steelbook, the hardback art book, and a mini soundtrack CD. But then you have the collector's edition, which is a step above, and I'm sure it costs about $300.
Nope, not doing it.
It comes with all the same things. The in-game accessories from the digital deluxe, and then it comes with a Sephiroth statue.
Yeah, That's probably like $300. I'm good. I will splurge though on the deluxe edition physical because
Yeah, treat yourself, Shannon.
I want the art book and I want the steel book. So, but see, the thing about pre-ordering physical copies is that now on Thursday after work, I have to go get it from the store that I pre-ordered it from. Or maybe if I get it on Amazon, I don't know. If I got it digitally, I could set it to pre-download. So it's already downloading and I can just play it when I get home. But that's not the case. I gotta then get it, come home, and then spend the whole night downloading it. So I'm not gonna get to play it till Friday. I'm about to take Friday off of work just so I can play this game, to be honest with you. I'm very excited.
That's some serious business.
Yes, this game is highly anticipated. And like I've just been getting like all like a bunch of like not a bunch of stories, but I've been seeing like a bunch of people like doing collabs of Final Fantasy, like Insomnia cookies. Do you guys have Insomnia cookies like out?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I didn't know. But yeah, Insomnia cookies is doing like these limited edition like Final Fantasy like cookie boxes. And I'm like, do I need this cookie box? No, but it looks cool. So
now I gotta go get some cookies. Let me tell you guys, cookies are my vice. I eat cookies almost every single week.
Yeah, they're doing like their 12-pack boxes, and then there's different art on the front, so like you can get, and they're like limited edition. So I was like, I don't eat Insomnia cookies like that, but like I kind of want this cookie box.
I do. This looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It's cool. So yeah, I finished the DLC. I'm trying to find a way to like, I might turn Elden Ring on for a couple days until the game comes out, just so I can have something to do until the game comes out. So after this, I might turn Elden Ring on and see how bad I am at the game now. I'll let you guys know how that goes. And then yeah, I watched Avatar. So the live action Avatar came out this past week. I am on episode 7, so I'm almost done. There's only 8 episodes in the season, so I'm almost done. But we'll give a very like brief initial thoughts because I know you only saw 1 episode, Jaja, and then we can get deeper into it next week.
I have initial thoughts though.
Yeah, maybe by next week, James would have found some way to have watched it.
No, James is gonna watch it this week. He's gonna watch it.
James doesn't have Netflix.
After he hears
y'all
our
having a watch
thoughts,
party, invite me.
James
I'm gonna have to send you the link.
Oh.
to RSVP to the watch party. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. The Netflix watch party. Right.
Yeah, I like.
Does Netflix give a free trial when you first sign up? Because you can just sign up for a free trial and just watch it.
Oh snap! They might.
They probably
Maybe.
don't.
I haven't seen a Netflix free trial. I haven't seen a free trial to any of them actually.
The lesser ones have free trials.
Maybe,
Paramount will give you a free
like
trial.
Paramount, Peacock will, but yeah, the bigger ones like Max doesn't give you a free trial, and yeah, I'm not surprised Netflix does not give you a free trial either. Yeah, so Jaja's gonna have to like hook you up with the secrets so you can watch Avatar.
Yeah, I'll just go visit a friend that has Netflix and watch it at their place.
Yeah. Or actually, never mind. Nope, never mind. Okay. So yeah, that was all of my nerdy things. Just waiting for Final Fantasy 7. James, do you think you're gonna be done by the time the game comes out?
That's the plan. I actually have a track meet 2 days. So I leave today. It's Monday, Tuesday. So in the hotel, I'm gonna bring my iPad and I'm gonna be playing remote. So
nice.
I'm like halfway done though. So I should be able to finish it. But I do need to take some time off work because I was on call, so I haven't taken any time off yet. So
okay,
if I play diligently, I should be able to. They say the game is what, 30 hours or so? I'm about 16 in. So
it's because I did everything. I did all the side missions and everything, and by the time I was done, I had 40 hours in it. So
yeah, I've been skimming some side missions. If it don't look like it comes with a weapon, I'm skipping it. I got the this baseball bat with some nails in it. Oh man, little kids gave it to me.
But you are almost done because there's 18 chapters if you're on chapter 10. Yeah, so you are almost finished. But then you also have to play the DLC. The DLC is actually I wouldn't say integral, but it is part of the main story. So that's another 5 hours.
I'm finishing that before the game comes out. Yeah.
Did I freeze? Oh no. Am I back?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Am I back now?
Yes. Yeah, you're back in action.
Oh God, stupid Wi-Fi.
We back.
The point of having direct Ethernet if it's still going to be stupid. Anyway, what was I saying? Are you planning on being done with the DLC too by next week?
Oh no, definitely not.
Oh, yeah. But you're gonna play it though, right?
Eventually.
You definitely have to play it before you start playing the second one.
Oh dang.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. It's like part of the story. Otherwise you're gonna be confused, I think, when you start.
Gotcha. Okay, let me lock in. Let me lock in
Yeah.
and play some Final Fantasy.
But the DLC is like 4.5, 5 hours. It's not long at
not
all. It's
bad.
very
Yeah,
short. Yeah, you could
that's a
sit
quick
down and
weekend.
finish it. Yeah, you sit down and finish it for sure.
While Rebirth is downloading, I can play that.
There you go, because the game is 100 gigs, so it's gonna take a
Yeah.
long
Oh
time
wait,
to
I'm getting it
download.
physical.
Still though, you still have to download it.
Oh, probably has to update, huh?
Huh?
Probably has to update.
Even with disc games though, right? It still needs to download on your machine, right? It's been a while since I bought a physical disc.
Same, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what the experience
I'm
is.
pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure it still has to download.
Dang.
Like when you put, yeah, I don't
What's the
think you
point?
can just pop it in and play it like in the PlayStation 1 days. I don't think that's how it works. So
Do any of you guys play Final Fantasy? What is it, 14?
you mean
Online 16?
You mean 16? The newest one that just came out?
I think it's 14. Though I think it's like
No.
a online MMO. They're having a beta on the Xbox version, so anybody fiending for Final Fantasy on the Xbox side, they're having an open beta for that game. I guess it's coming out soon.
Oh yeah, 14. Yeah. I haven't played that game yet. I thought it was 6. Never mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
this is
it's
something
the
else. Yeah. No, I don't play this game. Or I have not played this game yet. There's so many different Final Fantasies out there. It's crazy.
uh-huh.
And they're all about something different. So
This
yeah.
one I guess is like the WoW, the World of Warcraft version.
Yeah. Oh, James, did you watch that video that I sent you about?
Did.
You did. Okay, cool. Cool.
Yeah,
It'll be-
I'm caught up on the story. Crisis Core, I know exactly what happens now. My boy got the Buster Sword.
What are y'all talking about?
Oh, so I was
Final
telling James,
Fantasy.
I was telling James that because there's a game that comes before Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy Crisis Core, and they remade that game recently as well. I was telling James that last week I texted him and I told him before he gets any further, he should watch a synopsis of what happened in Crisis Core because otherwise he's going to be a little bit confused when like certain stuff starts happening in the game. So I sent him a video about like a synopsis of the game and he watched it. So yeah. Definitely needed to watch it because you're definitely like towards the end of the game, you're definitely going to be confused because as certain characters start popping up, you're gonna be like, who the hell is this? So this is gonna make a lot more sense now. Yeah. So
Shannon, you should download the demo to Tales of Arise if they have it on PlayStation and try it and let me know if you like it.
Okay. Let me put that on my list so I don't forget.
Your podcast homework.
Cool. Have you given up on Power World, Jaja, or have you still been playing Power World?
Heck no, I'm dying to get back in the Power World. There's so
Okay.
much games to play right now.
A lot of people are.
So I'm like almost level 40 in the game, exploring a lot of the maps. I did one tower, but I got 2 towers right now that I can go after. But
Okay.
right now I just been base building and trying to find like a nice spot that has like multiple resources that I don't need like a whole bunch of bases. And I found a spot. So now I'm trying to transfer the base that I have, my main base, build a new main base, and that's a task. So yeah. Power World is a lot of fun. It's just time consuming. I can do 3 hours in a blink of an eye in Power Worlds. Like it's.
I'm seeing a lot of people online are getting kind of bored now of the game. Not a lot of people, but there's still people that still love it. But because like people finish it and then it's like it's a while. It's gonna be a while before they see any updates.
I mean, once you're finished, I mean, there's no PvP, there's no real end game content right now. So it's kind of like once you're finished, you're finished.
Yeah.
You collected them all. You breeded the strongest ones to do what? I don't know.
I feel kind of bad. Bad for myself because I spent money and I've only played it twice. But I'm gonna pick it back up eventually. But are you going to sign up for this?
You got all the time in the world.
I know, literally. That's why I'm not like
still coming out with stuff.
Are you gonna sign up for this sweepstakes to win the custom Power Worlds Xbox Series S? No, you're not going to. What if you won?
If it's free, I'll probably do it.
It's a contest. So Microsoft announced a custom Xbox Series S that's based on Power World. But it's not for sale, obviously. You can win it though in a contest, and I think all you have to do is follow the Xbox Twitter account or X account, and you have to retweet the sweepstakes posts by the 17th. And yeah, and you can win.
Okay, I could do that.
Yeah, so it looks pretty cool, and it comes with 4 custom controllers as well. So that's fun. Sounds like something right up your alley, Jaja. And what if you win? That'd be cool. I'm like, does anyone actually win sweepstakes? But they do, but it's just never me, unfortunately. But maybe you'll be lucky. But it looks cool.
All right, we have any Helldivers 2 players in the building because they have just doubled the concurrent player count again from 450,000 to 800,000.
Nice.
So I actually just updated this probably like 5 minutes before we got on. Because at first they had upped the player count to 450,000.
Right.
And
that's
then
what
now,
I saw initially.
Probably like yesterday, they upped it to 800,000 because there's just so much traffic in that game.
Right. And they capped it for server stability, right? Because the game was crashing and all this other stuff.
It was
okay.
more traffic than they anticipated, so they didn't have the server strength basically to carry that many players. So they upped it. They set a limit of 450,000 people can be on. So there were like long queue times, and then they're like, all right, we need more. So they got 800,000 now. So the queues are a little less long, but this game is still crazy popular. And then it's a small studio, so only 100 developers. Well, 100 people in this studio, so they're not all developers, but this game studio consists of 100 people, and they have a massive hit on their hands. So they've gotten to the point where they have to cap server space or concurrent players because so many people want to play this game, and it only costs $40.
Yeah, that's not bad. James, have you not James. Jaja, have you played Helldivers yet?
No, but we were talking about it last week, and I was saying that the gameplay looks crazy. I don't know if y'all have seen it, but I've been watching tons of videos on Helldivers, and like there's a lot of like cool like things you could do that you can't do in other like third person shooters, like shooters in general. Like reloading somebody else's rocket launcher while they're shooting it, like that was pretty dope. And then I was watching a video and they were saying like I'm not exactly sure like how the whole like gameplay loop works. I'm assuming it's like I'm not gonna assume, I'm just gonna say what I heard in the video. There's someone in the company that's watching over the server and watching over how players are playing and certain things, and they like can like add an element, like just adjust the gameplay like in real time, like just like add something to it, or like I watched it a few days ago, so I forgot exactly like word for word how it's explained, but like they can alter the gameplay in real time to like, add some type of unpredictability to the game so it doesn't get repetitive and boring. I thought that was crazy.
That's cool.
So yeah, it's a PlayStation and PC game. I might get it on Steam and check it out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Have you played it at all, James? Probably not if you haven't said anything.
No, I haven't played it.
No, you've been too locked into Final Fantasy.
I'm locked in. But yeah, shout out to Arrowhead Studios. That's the studio responsible for this. They got a banger on their hands.
Yeah.
So while we talking about like small studios, and with the success of this game and Power World, can we talk about Skull and Bones real quick?
Oh yes. What about? I haven't played it yet. Have you? I have not played it yet. So
I haven't played it, but it's getting horrible reviews. They're like saying there's no content. Like there's no real content. The end game is grindy and repetitive, and there's not enough content. But the best thing about the game is the ship controls and handling and battling and upgrading with the ships. It's like WoW for ships. Like they made it into an RPG. Like you got a tank ship, DPS ships, a healer ship. Like it's like a RPG, but everything in terms of the ship mechanics and the combat is pretty cool. But they said there's no content. The story's trash. End game's trash. It's like, come on,
Yikes.
Ubisoft. You're one of like you're a huge company, and look at you're putting out the same product as some of these small companies, pretty much. Like it's
Oh, that's kind of like disheartening because I was looking forward to that game, but I'm not going to spend money on it if it is getting such bad reviews.
And of course, it's a live service game, so they can add tons of stuff, but that's not the point. It's like You should have had that already.
Right, because it was delayed. It was delayed like a few times, so it definitely should have been like a good game from the start.
And don't say it's a quadruple A experience. A quadruple A experience. Yeah, that was kind of wild for the
That
developers to say that.
that is, yeah. I feel like you can't say that about your. I feel like you can't say that about your own game. That's something that somebody else has to say about the game. Oh no, but that's not good to hear. Okay, well, I'm gonna cross that off my list of things I need to play then, if that's the case.
You can try it for free.
Unless it's free. Well, that's what I'm saying. Unless it's free on PlayStation Plus.
You can try it for
not,
free. I don't think it's like totally free, but
no, then what's the point? I'm just gonna focus on finishing Elden Ring after I finish Final Fantasy. So, but that is sad to hear.
Well, speaking of Final Fantasy, the devs have came out and asked people not to spoil the story of Rebirth.
Yeah, we should have talked about this while we were talking about Final Fantasy, but yes, they did. I read the statement when they put it out. Yeah, so they are asking people on social media and like people that review things and like make videos on YouTube to avoid putting spoilers in their thumbnails and in their video content so as not to ruin the experience for people. And this was a good thing to do because people like to do that and it's annoying, especially like people are putting out spoilers like 3 days after the game came out, and it's like, come on, the average person can't finish a video game in 3 days when you have a job and a life.
Is it an on purpose spoiler?
What do you mean?
Like, are they saying, hey, this is the ending of the story? Or is it like, I'm showing you the gameplay and they just happen to show you a part of the game that's like further into the game than they should be showing?
Well, they're saying that if you do make videos and stuff, to make a clear distinction, like make clear spoiler warnings in your content when you post it, and to avoid putting like spoiler photos and like video thumbnails. You know what I mean? Because people do that too. So
the reason why I'm saying that is because I watched a couple Tales of Arise videos, and I was trying to avoid spoilers. And the videos that I did watch, like, avoided the spoilers. They're like, look, this is the gameplay. I'm not going to show you any spoilers and too far into it, but like, this is how the game is a little bit. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But don't spoil the story for me, especially if it's a good story to the game. Don't spoil it.
And so they're not putting any like blocks on what you can record and share from the game, but they're expecting people to not spoil.
No cinematic, none of the movie sequences.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't put cutscenes in your videos, guys. Don't be doing that. That's crazy. But I'm gonna avoid everything about the game until I'm done playing it. So I do not want anything to be spoiled for me. But thanks, developers, for putting out that statement. I don't think people are gonna listen, but at least you acknowledge that it's a problem. At least they acknowledged it. All right, so the Nintendo Switch Direct was this past week. I did not watch it. So Jaja, I know you watched it.
Yes.
So I didn't even realize that it was happening. Let's go through some of the biggest things or your biggest takeaways from it.
So they I don't want to say it's the biggest takeaway, but one of the news we were waiting for, we got 2 out of the 4 games that are going to other platforms from Xbox. So Switch is getting Grounded and Pentiment.
And what's the other one?
Pentiment.
Okay.
I haven't played it. It's a seemingly popular game, but yeah, I'm happy. I think Grounded, it was a good idea to go to the Switch. Definitely.
They didn't say anything about their Switch 2 in this Nintendo Direct? No, of course not. I would have seen that.
I'm not talking about Switch 2 until Nintendo posts a picture of it. I'm so tired of leaks and everyone talking about Switch 2 leaks and delays and I
was just wondering if they said anything about it, but they didn't, obviously.
No, they haven't. It's what everybody's waiting for. So yeah, they showed some trailers to some games coming out, and more than half of them, if I had a Switch, I would be looking forward to playing. So
yeah,
if I was for someone who doesn't have a Switch, I'm excited for people who have a Switch. Like the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection, I thought that was really, really dope. It looks really clean. We got some classic rare games coming to the Switch, including Killer Instincts and Battletoads. And I think they even dropped during the Nintendo Direct, so they should be out now for any of those who want to check it out.
hmm
Um,
They're remaking Epic Mickey. I loved that game.
yes, super excited for that. That game is
Yes.
really cool.
Yeah, Epic Mickey came out originally for Nintendo Wii. Uh,
Mhm.
and I love that game. It was so great. So
I had it for the 360.
really, did they release it? Oh, I had no idea that they did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it dropped on Xbox.
Okay. Yeah, so they're remaking that. I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna play that when it comes out. Sometime this year, but there is no date. James, have you played Epic Mickey?
No, I hadn't even heard of it, to be honest with you guys.
It's a
Yeah,
very
it's a
fun game.
cool game. It's like a
Yeah.
paint. Like you use Mickey has a brush, and he has powers and can paint, and the game mechanics are pretty cool. It's like
Yeah.
it's a platformer.
Yeah. It was very well reviewed when it initially came out. So I'm excited for it to be remade for the Switch for sure. Anything else on here?
Something out there jumped out at me. South Park Snow Day.
I just saw I was just
I mean,
scrolling by
it's
that.
coming out for all systems, but of course, I'm excited it's coming out for Switch because I'm excited for this game. It looks really cool.
hmm
Uh, and then there's some Japanese RPGs coming out. Like I don't know too much about them. Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance.
Okay.
Vengeance is a revamp. Oh no, it's a revamped version of the 2001 Switch exclusive. So, and then what's the other one that I saw? Ender, Magnolia, Bloom in the Mist. Not sure what those are, but
hmm
anyone who's been following those. And what else? It's Endless Ocean Luminous is coming to Switch in the May, and Mother 3 coming to Switch online, but in Japan only. Doesn't that suck? So,
Japan only. Hmm.
mhm. And that
I
looks
s-
like one of the characters from Super Smash. So I'd be
Yeah,
interested
it
to
does.
Lucas.
see
Yeah.
where his background. And
I
then what happened?
No, go ahead.
And then Monster Hunter Stories is getting remastered for modern platforms. So it's getting a Switch version and a PC and PS4 version.
Mm,
And then I saw the Gundam Breaker 4. I'm excited for this game. I'm a Gundam fan, and this game looks really cool
yeah,
from what I saw. And I think that is about
that's
everything.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't touched my Switch in a long time. Should probably pick it up at some point and see if it still works.
You got to beat Zelda.
Oh, I
What?
skipped over a new Super Monkey Ball game is coming in June, and it looked really cool. Like all these games look cooler than what I'm making it sound like. Even the Monkey Ball trailer, I was like, they like added multiplayer, like they added like some other like mechanics. It looks
Mhm.
dope. Looks dope. I'm excited for Switch.
Yeah, I gotta play my Switch. James, I heard you say I have to beat Zelda. I'm actually playing Zelda on my Steam Deck, so even more.
Yeah.
So my Switch has gone untouched for a while. So yes, I do have to beat Zelda for sure. I will do. I'll get to that eventually. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what I'll do while I'm waiting for Final Fantasy instead of trying to play Elden Ring.
Yeah, you got a couple days to beat Zelda.
Yeah,
I'm at
knock
the
it
end
out.
of it. I'm at the end, so I feel like I could beat it.
Yeah, may as well go ahead finish that off.
Yeah, I guess so. I have to relearn the controls, but it's gonna be
Because
fun.
you got
It'll
a
be.
whole new Zelda game waiting for you.
I do.
Yep.
You know how
I
many
do.
hours of Zelda is just freshly just waiting for you.
I do. But with Elden Ring also, the DLC was announced and there's a trailer for that. So I feel like I have a reason to finish Elden Ring too. So it could go either way.
I thought about it. I thought I'm thinking about going back into Elden Ring and trying to finish it because I didn't even finish it like fully one time.
I know, me neither.
Same.
It's a task. It's a task. Even
It
like
is a
Liza P. I lost my momentum in Liza P. So now I'm looking at Liza P the same way. I'm like, yo, jumping back into that. It's like, yo, you gotta be ready.
yeah,
So yeah.
it's true.
So I mean,
So
while we're on Elden Ring,
yeah, yeah. So we're gonna talk about Shadow of the Erdtree was announced. It's coming out June 21st. There was a lot of speculation as to whether or not there was even gonna be DLC for Elden Ring, but here it is, and people are very excited about it. So um they're treating this DLC like an actual game, but like it's DLC. So I'm very interested to see like what's going to be included in this. The gameplay or not the gameplay. The trailer looks like something. I don't know. It just looks like a bunch of things, but I feel like Elden Ring doesn't have a real defined storyline. So, cool. Sorry, what else was I about to say? The developers said that the map of the DLC is going to be about the size of the Limgrave area of the original game. So not too big and not too small, I guess. And it's going to have several like new dungeons and stuff like that to explore. So I didn't see, so you can pre-order it now, which a lot of people have been doing. And I wonder how much they're charging for it. Let's see.
Yeah, let's look that up. $40.
$40 for DLC. Insane. That's a lot, in my opinion, for not a
It
full
looks like they
game.
have different editions too. So it looks
do.
like it's not just digital. It can get some digital deluxe, and
Yep.
some other things. So let's see what all they got.
And you can get a collector's edition as well, which I saw a lot of people online purchasing. So I feel like, yeah, they're treating this DLC like it's an actual separate game, but it's just DLC. I don't know. Is $40 a lot for DLC? I feel like it is.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it depends on how long it is, because I
That's
mean,
true.
you got whole Helldivers 2 for $40. That's a full game. But
That's true.
I mean, if the DLC is just 4 hours, like if it was the Final Fantasy DLC you played, like would you feel like that was $40 worth of gaming?
No. No,
Not,
it
not
was
for 4 hours.
no,
but
not for 4 to 5 hours. Absolutely not. No. If I'm paying $40, I want to see at least 10 hours out of a DLC. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it might be that long. We'll see.
It might be.
Yeah.
And then how long has Elden Ring been out? I think that plays a part in it too. Like the
2
further,
years.
so like I feel like the more they can charge, the further out, they're dropping it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, people are gonna
I
buy
don't know
it.
how
Like
that makes sense.
Elden Ring is massively popular. Like I'm in an Elden Ring community on Facebook, like on a page, and like people have played through the game like 6 times. I'm like, I don't know how you guys are doing this, but whatever. People love that game. So
So I almost said $40 wasn't bad for this DLC, but now that I'm thinking about it, we all wish it would be cheaper, but hopefully there's 10 hours, like you said.
yeah. It just depends. I mean, Elden Ring is cool. It's just like, I don't know. I gotta get back into that game. I don't want to have to start over, so I want to get back into it, dip my foot in and see like how much I've forgotten since I last played it. We'll see. But yeah, DLCs and updates all around. So Spider-Man 2 is also getting an update, and it's getting new game plus and new suits on March 7th. So that's another game I have to finish.
Yeah.
Haven't
Looking forward to
finished
that one.
haven't finished Spider-Man 2 either. But I'm at the end. But I don't know. The last boss fight, the last battle just turned me off a lot. I lost like 2 times and I was like, I'm done. And I haven't gone back to it since. So I just need to
Dang,
get my
we gotta
get my
get an easier
motivation
mode
back.
for Shannon.
No. Guys, don't make me sound like I'm bad at video games. That fight is just hard. It's a hard fight. So
Yeah, but so this one is, we've been talking about DLCs all day. This one's gonna cost $5. So normally the Insomniac Studios, they try to not to charge you for additional skins and stuff like that. Well, actually it's not DLC, it's new game plus and some
yeah,
skins. But
it's definitely not DLC.
the proceeds of the skin pack are going to go to an organization called Gameheads. So what Gameheads is a studio, well, they're an organization that's trying to promote low income and youth of color to thrive in the video game industry. So all the proceeds of buying these suits will go to their organization.
Okay.
Who actually are the organization that created 2 of the skins here. So the Fly and Fresh suit pack is what the Gamehead Studio created. So yeah, if you buy this, you're supporting basically video game developers or just people in the video game industry of color and from low income areas. So I'll definitely be y'all definitely be buying this one.
Sounds like that's when we got to support off the rip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's worth it.
Yeah, I look more into their organization too. So I'm definitely interested in what they have going on. So I will support for sure.
Yeah, for sure. $5 is not bad at all. So
yeah, and there's some other suit variants. So actually, one of the comic covers that I have is one of the suit variants that's going to be in the game now. So the Hellfire Gala is like they have an event in Marvel called Hellfire Gala. And then Miles' suit from that is going to be in the game now. So that was pretty dope to see.
Nice. That's cool. Yeah. I'm gonna add this to the list of things I need to finish. Spider-Man 2.
For sure.
Or maybe I just won't and say I did. Whatever works.
I believe you.
Whatever gets it off the list.
Yeah.
You got a long list, Shannon.
No, I do not have a long list. There's 3 games on my list. Elden Ring, Zelda, and Spider-Man. Those are the only games that I was actively playing that I have to finish.
And Final
You're
Fantasy.
correct.
Huh?
And Final Fantasy.
Well,
I just looked at the
I finished Final Fantasy, I
collector's edition for
Mhm.
Elden Ring. This costs $250.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The collector's editions are a lot because they come with the statues usually. So I know
Yeah,
that
it comes with a statue.
I know the Final Fantasy one also is probably that
Oh,
much.
that one is
Well,
$350.
because when you think about it, some of the like if you ever been in a comic store or a store that sells figurines, some of these figurines cost that much by themselves. So I mean, when you think about
These
it
are
like that,
facts.
it's a good deal if you're getting the game and the art books and like all that stuff plus the figurine. It's a good deal.
Depends on the quality of the figurine too.
That's true. That's very true. You might get some cheap looking thing. Um, but I would hope
There's
not.
levels.
I would hope not. Uh, let me see. Collector's edition.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. This is probably a character from the DLC that is the figurine because
Yeah.
I haven't seen this person, but I haven't beat Elden Ring either, so I don't know all the characters. So
How far into Elden Ring would you say that you got?
man, I beat 2 story bosses and I haven't looked back.
Sorry.
Mm.
I don't know why
Yeah,
I found that
so-
to be so funny. Oh, look,
I
the
think
collector's
my
edition
girl
is
might be level 90.
the collector's edition is sold out on the Square Enix store. So the collector's edition for Final Fantasy is $350. Is that what you just said, James? Yeah, it's $300.
Yeah.
So $100, yeah, a whole $100 more. It's nuts. It's crazy. I'm sorry, Jaja. Did I interrupt you? What were you saying?
Nah. What
Okay.
did I say? I forget.
But there's not even a photo of on the Square Enix site. There's not even a photo of the statue. I guess because it's sold out, so they're probably just like, we don't even need to show it to you because you're not gonna get one. So
You're right.
let me hurry up and pre-order my deluxe edition before they're all gone. Everything is sold out on Square Enix. So all right, let's get into some TV movie news.
Yeah.
So James put a trailer in our rundown for a show that's coming to Disney Plus. I think we talked about the show a little bit before. Iwaju?
Yeah,
Is this the first trailer that has come out?
It's it's the first trailer that they dropped. So they announced it at first. It's like an Afro-futuristic animated short series. So it looks really good. It's based in Nigeria, but an Afro-future version of Nigeria. And yeah, I'll definitely be checking this out. It looks like it's coming out February 28th. So if you have Disney Plus, go ahead and give this a watch.
Yes, it does look good. Actually, I am going to watch it when it comes out.
Wait, did you guys ever finish Kazazimoto?
Yes, I finished it.
I did
Yeah.
not.
Oh, Shannon.
Show.
It's
I recommend
Black
it
History
to
Month.
other people.
What did I watch that at all? That doesn't sound familiar to me. Wait.
Oh no.
I know, no.
You didn't see the African anime sci-fi techie. We talked about it a little bit.
I think
But
when we
I don't-
talked about it, I said I hadn't watched it, but I definitely okay, guys, I'm bad. I'm so sorry.
And people
Yeah,
there was
it's
an
on Disney
uproar
Plus still,
saying
so.
that they just misrepresented like Africans and stuff like that, but it's like
I think I
stupid.
remember this, but I've never watched it. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. That's bad on me
Yeah,
during Black
it's,
History Month.
It's an anthology, so each episode is a different story. So you don't have to watch it in order. You can just kind of pick and choose. And they're all animated differently as well. Well, not all of them, but they have different animation styles for some of the different episodes. So you can kind of pick and choose where you want to go, like what story looks interesting to you and see which one you want to watch. Or you can just watch them all.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's Iwaju coming to Disney Plus February 28th.
Yes, I hope that's
we're
this
looking
week.
forward to.
That is this week, guys. That is tomorrow by the time this podcast
Yep.
comes out. So yeah. I'll be giving that a watch if I'm not too engulfed in Final Fantasy. This episode is called the Final Fantasy 7 episode.
Yeah, basically.
So I know a couple weeks ago we talked about the Naruto live action movie that has been whispered since 2015, but it finally has a director, right? Yes, it finally has a director. Destin Daniel Cretton, who was the director of Shang-Chi, is going to be directing this live action movie from Lionsgate. This, I don't know. I'm still wondering why this is even happening. So, but I don't know. Avatar, well, we'll wait because we haven't really talked about Jaja's initial thoughts on Avatar, but One Piece and Avatar, semi-successful shows, kind of. So people are thinking they can make live action now, so we'll see. But I feel like, huh? What?
Semi
what?
Those shows are like successful. I wouldn't say
No, yes, you're right. Yeah, yes, successful. Well, One Piece successful for sure.
We haven't seen the numbers from Avatar, but just from the hype, I would just imagine that it has good numbers.
Yeah. So I don't know. We probably won't see this for another 2 years, so whatever. And I don't know. It's just not something I'm really looking forward to, but we'll see how it does when it finally becomes a thing.
Yeah, I'll need to see a trailer.
Yeah. Again, I don't understand how you make Naruto into a movie, but that's whatever. That's neither here nor there. Whatever. Also, in addition, The Boys season 4 got a release date of June 13th. So a couple months away. James, did you ever finish watching The Boys?
Nah, I'm like halfway through season 2.
Okay. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. Do you plan on finishing it is the question.
I might pick it back up. I started to lose interest. They started opening up too many plot lines, and then the story was all over the place a little bit. So I was like, I'm gonna watch something else. So, but I mean, I was fairly interested while I was watching it. So it's not like it was bad or anything like that. I just kind of dropped it.
You should watch Gen V. Gen V is a lot better. It's a spinoff show. And it's kind of happening concurrent. It's kind of happening, like the plot of that show is kind of happening concurrently to The Boys. But I feel like if you watch that show, it'll get you interested in The Boys again. It's a lot better than The Boys, in my opinion.
Gotcha. I'll give that a try.
So he says, but will he really? We'll see. But Jaja, you like The Boys, so you should watch Gen V. You'll like Gen V.
It's on the list.
Oh, but we all know what that means, guys. On the list. When I say that, that means like I'll get to it 5 months from now.
There's a lot going on right now.
And The Walking Dead, yet another spinoff for The Walking Dead. Oh my god. How many spinoff shows can one show have, guys?
This is the one though. This
I know,
is the one I would watch.
That's what I've been hearing. That's what people are saying about it. The trailer actually looks decent, but again, I don't watch The Walking Dead or any zombie show, so but the trailer looks good.
The Walking Dead was fire when Rick was in it, and then Rick went away, and then The Walking Dead kind of like everyone stopped talking about it because they took Rick and just didn't tell us where he was at. Now Rick's back.
I thought he was dead.
Looking for him.
I guess not.
And the trailer to this looks absolutely crazy.
It does. But I will not be watching it. So
it starts tonight. Well, 2 days ago, when this airs.
Oh, it started already. So then next week, Jaja, if you watch it, you have to let us know what you thought of the first episode.
I might check it out.
I thought you said this is the one.
This is the spinoff that I would watch if I were to watch a Walking Dead spinoff.
Okay, so
the trailer got me hyped, so I'm,
high hypothetical.
It's added to the list. I don't know if it's on the top of the list, but I can't just watch one episode. I need to wait. You know how I do. I like to binge, so
yeah,
I'm sure it's gonna be good.
James, do you watch The Walking Dead?
Nah.
Okay.
I'm not a big zombie fan. I like Zom 100 though, the anime.
Neither do I. Well, everyone likes that show except me. I will not watch it still. I don't care if it's a comedy. If zombies are involved, count me out every time. Except for the one exception I gave myself when I watched The Last of Us, but I don't even think I'm gonna watch The Last of Us season 2 when it comes out. I feel like that was too much for me.
I was about to say, to me, The Last of Us is like at the bottom of the totem pole for zombie stuff. Like if you're comparing zombie movies to The Last of Us, I mean, I didn't enjoy The Last of Us like that. So maybe I'm the wrong person to.
Because there wasn't that much. Because it was about. There was why? Why didn't you like it that much? Is it because there wasn't that many zombies in it?
Yeah, there was no zombies. Pretty much.
That's the kind of zombie show I would watch. One where there's minimal zombies, but you know that they're there, but it's minimal. I have to stay away from The Last of Us because like the reason I don't like zombie shows is because like I think a zombie apocalypse is something that could really happen in real life. And The Last of Us is like the most realistic one because of that, the mushroom that causes the virus, like that's a real mushroom that exists in nature and it does that to animals. So I'm just like to ants and stuff. So I'm just like, So that's why like I don't really like that show because like that's the most realistic thing to me. So I'm not gonna watch season 2. Yes. So I will not be watching season 2 because I was a little bit traumatized after watching that show for a little while. So yeah. But all that to say, if you watch The Walking Dead, let us know how it is next week. But I feel like you're not
Will
gonna have
do.
watched it. You're gonna be too busy watching Avatar.
Maybe I might surprise you.
Okay, we'll see. So Avatar, James didn't watch it, but you know, maybe he'll have watched it next week. Jaja only watched one episode. Kind of disappointing, Jaja, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I watched 7 episodes because I thought that you guys would have watched a lot more. So I feel like I didn't need to rush through it. But it's fine. It's cool. What did you think of the first episode, Jaja?
Hmm. So the first episode, Avatar: Last Airbender. I was really thoroughly impressed.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Like
I wasn't
every
sure of the way you were going. You seemed like you were gonna say something bad about it.
yeah, you gotta add a little bit of suspense sometimes. But like this they knocked this one out of the park. Like every almost every scene of the first episode made me smile and reminded me of the cartoon in some nostalgic way. Like they hit a lot of things right on the head. The story makes sense, even though they have to rush through a lot of stuff. Like the way they did it, the transitions were smooth. Like the characters were everybody's acting is on point. My least favorite is
Soka.
Sokka's sister, Soka.
Oh.
Is that her name?
No. Oh, you mean Katara. Katara is your least favorite?
All right. Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, she's my least favorite right now. Like her
Really?
highs are very high, but her lows are like very low.
I don't know. I would say
Everybody
this.
else is like streamlining, but she's like sometimes she's like I can feel the emotion from her, but then the other times I'm like, it's strange. But
Mm,
anyway,
I don't know.
but overall, everybody's acting is fantastic. That's not it does not bring down the show at all.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, like I'm not trying to say nothing bad about the show. This is they if live action keeps going in this direction, minus Yu Yu Hakusho, um, you know, I would look forward to a Naruto if they can keep this pace up.
Yeah.
But they hit this one out the park, man. Like the CG, even the most cringiest CG part, which is the part I know you know what I'm talking about, Shannon, when Avatar State first gets unlocked and he
Mhm.
just looks kind of like you could tell it's a computer generated image. That was the most I've saw that was kind of like that looked kind of funny, but everything else looked
Everything else is good. Yeah.
perfect.
The show had a good budget for sure because the CGI is mostly flawless. It's really good. The visuals of the show,
Listen,
the visuals are really good, honestly.
in one of the early scenes when he just awakens and he's getting off of Appa and he uses the air powers just to get off Appa. I was like, oh yeah, they got budget for days.
Yeah, they
I
do.
was like, he's just using his wind powers for nothing.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
it is amazing, amazing.
Yeah, it is good. I don't know. So I enjoy everyone's acting. I think I don't know if I'm super sold on Sokka. He's not as funny as he was in the cartoon, but I feel like they're trying to make
I
him
like
funny,
Sokka.
but his jokes are not really landing to me. I feel like he's trying a little bit hard. But that's like a minor issue though. I really
I like
like the
Sokka in the live action better than the cartoon.
really. Why is
Yeah,
that?
he's one of my favorites. I don't know. I think he fits. Like he just fits. Like his voice. Like I feel like he voiced the cartoon character the way he's
Yeah.
doing it.
I feel like Aang in the show is not as silly as he was in the cartoon. So
I,
that's kind of
it's perfect. The
okay.
perfect amount of silly for live action. Like you
Okay.
don't want it to be extra, but
That's true.
like it was the perfect amount. Like remember in the very like spoiler alert, but this is like one of the first minute of the episode when he jumps off the building and he takes the long way down. I was like, okay, this is fun and like this is cool, but he's not over the top. Like I
Yeah.
think he's perfect. I love everybody in the show.
That's a good point. I love the actor that plays Prince Zuko. I think the like visually, like casting wise, like he looks very spot on. And yeah, and the actor that plays Iroh also very spot on as well. So
The grandfather, right?
yeah. Or no, uncle,
Oh my
uncle,
god, the uncle. I'm sorry.
yes.
Love him. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Love that
It's
guy.
yeah, it's a good show. And I think the show does a really good job of like, because obviously a lot of stuff gets cut out and then they have to like combine the storyline a little bit, kind of like how they had to do with One Piece, because they can't cover everything, guys. Like this is not it's not realistic to expect them to cover everything that was in the anime in a live action show. So I feel like they're combining it in a way that works with the overall flow of this season. So I like it. People have been complaining about like, oh, they're cutting a lot of stuff out and like, oh, whatever, the anime's better. But like, I don't expect this to be a 1-for-1 remake, guys. This is an interpretation. That's what a remake should be. It shouldn't be like shot for shot, plot for plot, the same as the anime. It needs to be different in some way. In a way that
does
works.
the story make sense?
Yeah, it does. The story
And
makes sense. Yes.
am I getting my fan service without it being corny and getting in the way?
Yes.
They're doing both perfect.
Exactly. So shut up, everyone. James, you have to watch it.
They are setting the bar. This is the bar. This is the bar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. One Piece and this one, because One Piece was very good in its own way.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel like this one has so much more like, CG that, that it would have to incorporate that like it's harder to pull off than I don't know. One Piece is pretty hard too, because One Piece is One Piece. And it's gonna get harder as it goes on. I feel
One Piece
like
is definitely because like Avatar was not nearly as long as One Piece is. So like it's definitely gonna get harder to do
seeing the first episode of Avatar, I trust that they can do the whole story and finish it. With One Piece, like it's gonna get harder to do some of the stuff that happens in One Piece.
Yeah, for sure. But you're right. This is a good precedent for live actions to come. So even with the creators of Avatar walking away like halfway through the project, it still turned out pretty good. So
and you're on a second episode, so that gives me high hopes. Oh man, I can't. This
good.
is gonna be a fun read.
Yeah, it's good. You gotta give James your secrets of how you watched it so he can watch it. And
just go to a friend's house, watch it there. Because some friends we're gonna plan on watching it anyways, so I'll pull up on some of them. My boy Rashid that was on the pod before. Maybe I'll go to his place and bum off his Netflix.
Sounds good.
But
yeah, it's definitely worth the watch if you haven't watched it yet. It is good. It's a good show. So I'm enjoying it. And I only have one episode left, so I'm sad, but it's fine. Yeah. Anything else, guys, before we wrap up for this week?
Play Final Fantasy.
I was just about to say that to you, James. You play Final Fantasy. You gotta finish it. But don't rush through it so much where you're not enjoying it, okay? Because the best parts of the game are about to come up very soon.
Yeah. No, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah. I'm glad that you like it. You see? I'm always right, guys. No, I'm kidding. But people should take my recommendations more seriously. I feel like I tell you guys things. It takes forever for you to.
Had I known it wasn't turn-based, I'd have probably checked it out a lot sooner.
I told you it wasn't turn-based like 4 times before you started playing it. I told you.
Well, I did have some stuff in my backlog to clear out first too. But yeah, now I'm invested.
I think people are actually starting to move away from turn-based games because turn-based games suck. I hate turn-based gameplay. You would not catch me out here playing a turn-based game.
I feel like we got James into the whole action adventure game. Like he wasn't playing Elden Ring.
He wasn't. He was playing shooters only.
No,
yes.
Yeah.
Look how evolved you've become.
I'm telling you guys, Ghost of
Got
Tsushima is
James
my
out there.
favorite game.
Actually, out there swinging swords now. Oh yeah, you were on Ghost of Tsushima. I remember that.
Yeah, you see, James he was only out here playing shooters, not soaking in the greatness of an RPG. So you've come a long way, James.
That and Spider-Man and Ghost of Tsushima. But I mean, I played other stuff. It was just not stuff.
Yeah.
Not current stuff that was going on.
RPGs are so much better than shooters. It's great. It's great. All right. Well, as always, guys, thanks for tuning in for oh my God, I messed it up already. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Blerdsnerds podcast. We'll be back next week. Hopefully with in-depth Final Fantasy, not in-depth, but a good enough review of Final Fantasy Part 2. I don't know. I don't think James is going to be done in enough time to start playing the second one, but we'll see. If you are, that'll be very surprising to me. But good.
Accepted.
Okay. Just lock in tonight. Just lock in the rest of the afternoon and night playing Final Fantasy. As always, you can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram at Blerdsnerds, follow us on TikTok, Blerdsnerds_pod. Send us an email, blerdsnerds@gmail.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube. And I feel like we don't mention the YouTube enough when people are showing visual things. Like I know James shows a lot of things to the camera, and we should point out that if you have not been watching us on YouTube, that is where you can see stuff that we are talking about, like in a physical sense. So watch us on YouTube or listen to us on your podcast listening app of choice. As always, I'm Shannon.
James.
I'm Jaja.
Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.
Peace.